another hard-hitting episode of Trash Talk, the show that brings you the hottest gossip, biggest celebrity scandals, and borderline unethical exposés. Tonight, we'll check in with two of the world's hottest celebs to get their anti-aging tips. Then, we'll travel to the world's most talked-about destination. But first, sexy, salty, wet, but trashy? Famous around the globe, everyone has heard of the ocean. But underneath the shimmering surface lies a darker side, one the ocean might not want you to see. Our own Lisa McGoldrick sat down with the ocean for an exclusive, hard-hitting interview.
So, ocean, things have not been going really good for you lately.
Yeah, things haven't been that great. It's kind of a tough time to be me right now. I haven't been feeling like my old self.
I went to the beach recently, and I saw some things that I wasn't excited about. There was a stray flip-flop, just floating. Whose was it?
Well, Lisa, I can't tell you offhand whose flip-flop that was, but I can say that billions of pounds of plastic are swirling around inside of me, from things like plastic bags and straws and soda bottles. These things break down into smaller and smaller pieces, but they don't really go away.
I mean, I'm not doing it, okay? I'm not going out in like a little boat every morning and like dumping my trash out in you. I put my trash in the can in my house.
Yeah, but where does it go after that? Most ocean pollution starts on the land, and then it gets washed by wind and rain into rivers and streams that are connected to large rivers and ultimately dump into the ocean.
What? I'm gonna recycle it.
Only about 8% of that plastic actually gets recycled. There's a huge chance it's just gonna end up in me anyway. You know what? I'll just take it now. It's much easier. I'll just put it with the rest of them.
Have you ever thought about why this might be happening?
What do you mean why this might be happening? You think this is my fault?
Well, I'm not saying it's your fault, but I'm not saying it's your fault.
Well, I certainly didn't do it. And I certainly haven't done anything to deserve it.
What about tsunamis? And sharks?
What about sharks?
How could you harbor sharks when you know they're criminals?
Hey, sharks are majestic creatures who are generally misunderstood.
People have to throw things away, right? I mean, what did you think was going to happen?
Okay, that's it. Interview over. I'm out of here. This is done. How do I get my mic off? Can someone help me with my mic? How do I? You know what? Never mind. I'm taking it with me. I am out of here. Where's my...
Sad. Up next, we take it to the streets with our segment Street Trash, where we ask you, the public, to weigh in on the ocean's fall from grace.
Street trash, street trash, street trash, street trash, street trash, street trash.
Have you ever thrown anything away in the ocean?
No.
No, but now I have on TV seen before, like, I guess boats being way out, run up on trash in the ocean, though. I have seen that before, like on TV.
Are you talking about the trash islands in the ocean?
If that's what you call it.
Do you throw garbage away in your home?
I do.
And after you're done with your garbage in your home, what do you do with it?
I put it in the trash can and have it taken away.
To the ocean?
It sometimes ends up there, sadly, I'm sure.
Is that because you send it directly to the ocean and you say, take this to the ocean?
No.
Is this the only place you drink water out of?
Yeah, typically. I mean, I keep it with me throughout the entire day usually.
Rhiannon, where do you drink water from?
I also have one right here.
Wow. Now, do you plan to throw this away when you're done with it?
No.
Now, why do you try not to accept plastic bags?
Because they're pretty wasteful and they usually go into the trash.
Yeah, they go into the trash. Do you know where they go after the trash?
The ocean or just in the landfill.
Yeah, we're talking about trash and recycling. Do you recycle?
Well, God is going to throw homosexuals into his trash can. That's called hell if they don't repent.
And where does it go after the trash can? To the landfill?
No, actually it goes into the lake of fire, and then there it's going to burn forever.
I have heard about burning your trash instead of recyclables. Are you trying to say that homosexuals are or are not compostable?
Care anything about recycling. It makes
You don't care about recycling.
Earth and the heavens are going to be destroyed.
They are being destroyed currently right now by microplastics. What are your thoughts about the trash winding up in the ocean and how it gets there?
I believe that maybe how it gets into the ocean is not exactly being thrown into the ocean, just through debris, the wind, it's just carrying it over.
Thank you so much for that suggestion about the wind. That's definitely who I'm going to interview next. That's it for me here today at UNC with street trash. Back to you in the studio, Christina.
Now, what's the takeaway on this?
Well, I'm not seeing a lot of students using disposable water bottles. Most every student had their own, so there's a lot of eco-consciousness, except for that one white supremacist who is celebrating Anus Awareness Day.
Oh, is it Anus Awareness Day already? It always sneaks up on me. All right, up next, beauty tips. Did you know that all of the plastic that has ever been made still exists somewhere on the planet? It's true, because plastic is forever. So we sat down for an exclusive interview with the superstars polyethylene and polypropylene, the two most popular plastics, to find out just what is their anti-aging secret.
Well, so I know our viewers are wondering one big thing that I want to start with, which is, what is your secret?
Well, Lisa, we consist of non-polar, saturated, high molecular weight hydrocarbons.
Thank you. Thanks, Lisa. If only I were made of plastic. Up next, you've heard about it. You throw all your trash there, but where exactly is away? Lisa and I put on our safari hats and packed our flat shoes and hit the road to find the world's most talked about destination. That's all we have for you tonight here on Trash Talk. Good night.